Now we're live. I'm Rob.
I'm John.
We're Bustel's boy.
We're back.
It's been a fat minute.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations to this guy.
I should have worn my pin, but
He
it's fine.
He graduated nursing school.
Last week.
And in the first episode, we said that he'd be in school
Yeah.
almost a year ago.
Word.
Is this almost like a year?
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
Give or take.
Because we just watched the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. Yeah, legit. We'll do a non-spoiler first.
Yeah.
For the first 2 minutes.
Oh, give or take.
Minute.
Yeah, let's see.
Because
I'm gonna close this speaker.
it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And I was telling him on the way here, there was a family, like 6 kids, and the dad, and the 6 kids sat in front of me, and the dad was like 1 seat over. And I felt like the dad was enjoying the movie more than the kids, because he laughed at like all the jokes that were actually funny.
I think following Infinity War, this was like appropriate, really well done. It caught the Marvel essence, and it really resonated. The Ant-Man, like and the Wasp,
and the all the supporting characters. Yeah. I was telling him on the way here, on the way home, you'd think it would be hard to follow up with Infinity War, but it just kept you on the edge of your seat the whole time, and you're pretty much learning the whole movie, and it's enjoyable, just like like a typical Marvel movie. And I'd be really shocked if people were like, you know, disappointed and just nitpicked what they didn't like, because it is a fun movie. I gave it like an 8 out of 10.
I need to sleep on it. I need to let it digest.
I think it's good. I'm gonna watch it 1 or 2 more times because it was just that good. I watched Infinity War like 50 times.
Yeah. Without spoiling, the villain was really well done.
Yeah.
Like the villain was really well done. It's one of the better. I mean, a lot of Marvel villains are good, but she's one of my favorites so far.
All the Marvel villains this year were just.
Yeah. Hold on, stick to Ant-Man. Stay with Ant-Man.
It was the villain's name was Ghost. Oh,
Ghost.
Well, yeah, Ghost.
Yeah, action was good. Humor was appropriate, just like the first one.
Yeah.
The family vibe with it was really. That's what like resonated with me a lot. So that was cool. Can't think of anything else really that's not non-spoiler.
Are we ready to do spoiler?
If you haven't watched, since it's not spoiler and you haven't watched it yet, go to the theater and watch it. It's a good film. Whether it's a family film, date film, you're going by yourself, going with your friends, really good film. So
if you like, and if you appreciate the Marvel movies, it's good.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Okay. Spoilers.
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 Spoilers?
Spoilers.
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 Spoiler alert.
Yes. I cried right in the beginning, man.
Yeah.
They didn't even do like, it was like, after the last preview, they went straight to that flashback. And I like that they used the same footage from like the first one,
yeah.
But they just added the dialogue between
her,
Hank and Janet.
Michelle Pfeiffer,
yeah.
aka the original Catwoman.
AKA the original.
So like when I saw her for the first time, I was automatically, my mind was like, they're going to find her because she is too big of an actress to just be I'm just gonna get her, and then we're so close, and then no, I had this gut feeling they're gonna get her.
Yeah. So right from the beginning, when they included the dialogue, and then they had the flashback of like, I'll be back, Jelly Bean, like come on, why? I like that, the animosity to start between Hank and his daughter and Scott,
yeah.
Just cause it's like, dude, it's like, come on, like, well, why are you going over there without? I mean, it may seem pity, but at the same time, like they were on the run too.
That's true.
So I thought that was
really
appropriate. It's like it's a real relationship type.
They did connect it, Civil War, like what happened. Scott basically being under house arrest, and same thing. Once he said, "Oh, I haven't driven in 2 years," I was like, I know where they're going with this, because in 2 years is when everything happened in between Civil War and Infinity War.
All right.
So, you know, I said, man, the end of this, whatever they got for the cliffhanger and the after credit scene, I know it. It's coming.
Is it 2 years, 3 years?
He said 2 years.
Scott said 2 years.
Yeah.
But in like.
In Infinity War, I think it was 2 years also. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't want to.
2 years. You guys look like shit. Oh, you guys look like crap.
Yeah. I don't want to nitpick. I gotta go back and watch, but like, I wouldn't care.
I caught it because I was waiting for references. You know, they had a lot of Captain America references.
Yeah.
Cap.
I was really hoping that Hank was just gonna be like, well, at least you weren't on Tony's side.
I wanted that too.
Like,
I wanted something like that too. And I'm actually not happy, but I'm okay with the fact that they didn't bring in any Avengers for this movie. They kept it strictly Ant-Man and the Wasp and Scott Lang's crew and Hank Pym
crew.
And yeah, they were all like on point. T.I. was back, they were all funny.
Yeah, dude.
And they had different aspects to it too. Like the mobsters who got Hope the parts, plus the main antagonist, Ghost. What was her name?
Ava.
Eva.
I liked that there was that when she caught them in her house, and then Lawrence Fishburne's character walked in, and at first you kind of get that vibe because like Lawrence Fishburne, he can go either way. He can either be like a good guy or he can be a villain. But it's like that rare character where like he was like in the middle of, I'm just trying to help her out,
but I'm not that much of a bad guy.
Yeah, so he
stopped her from going to the extent of using Scott's family as leverage.
So which
is honorable. Well,
I like that.
He's a character. The giant. Yeah. What's his name? Oh, I forgot. But he's apparently like the Luke Cage before the Luke Cage because he becomes like really big and raw.
I also like how Ghost was created. The girl when her dad was basically shunned by
Shield.
Not just Shield, but fucking
Hank.
Yeah, it just seems real. Like that's like something a real life thing. Where like
I was waiting for like a reference to Tony's father.
Howard.
Yeah, I was waiting for a Fishman to say when Howard's in like this, and then I was waiting for it when they first met him. But again, I'm not disappointed because they kept it strictly within the Ant-Man realm or sphere. Ant-Man sphere. So, but yeah.
But the whole idea of like I just want to live with Ghost, like it's she's not wrong. It's a legitimate excuse to like, you know, be an antagonist until the very end when
we haven't really seen that with any other bad guys before.
Have we?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't think so. Now we have to go through every villain.
I mean,
a majority is, you know, for domination and power. And obviously, like her motive doesn't top Killmonger's. I still feel like him and Thanos are just the two best villains so far that we've seen well, I'm also a Red Skull and Winter Soldier fan, so
I lean towards Ghost's motivation more than Killmonger, only because Killmonger, like, he wanted to promote violence. Okay. She was just, I just want to survive. Like
that's what I'm saying. I don't think we've seen someone who just wanted to survive. Like a bad guy just wanted to survive.
That's cool.
I just thought because she was so desperate, she didn't care that she was killing other people, or she didn't care that she was willing to kill Hope's mother. When it's straight tunnel vision, you know, even Lawrence Fishburne, Bishop, he was basically telling her, "There's going to be a way, but we don't have to kill her." And at the end, boom, whatever. Hope's mom, the Catwoman, figured out like whatever she absorbed in there gave her enough powers to help her. At least.
And I like that she's still alive and she can potentially help in the future. In Avengers, I don't know, we'll see. But like in future Ant-Man movies,
that plus I really thought the Wasp was gonna be in the Avengers. I really thought with the after credits, she disappears.
Not just her.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is one thing that I'm just a little salty about. Like, here comes, I'm gonna keep calling her Janet just because they kept referring to her. She spends these 30 years in the quantum realm. She has these crazy power, like some type of like mystic power to her, and she gets zapped. I'm just like, man, that sucks.
It's by choice.
I know it's by random. It's just like choice. I'm really salty.
And you even brought up a good point with if Scott was still in the real world and he wasn't in the quantum realm, would he have been picked? I still think he would have survived because he just made it.
It was by random, not by choice.
And and my prediction was, well, my hope was it would have been. I felt like it would have been more emotional if, let's say, Scott was with his daughter, and she just randomly dusts out. That was what I thought. But then I kind of felt it when he went to the quantum realm. I thought maybe 1 or 2 of the 3 that was there, and that after credit scene would disappear. But the fact that all 3 did, and now he's trapped.
You know what that is? That's budget cuts. They can't have all the actors.
Pat said the pocket effect. He called it the pocket something. What was it, Pat? The pocket something in the he pointed it out in the Infinity War review. Yeah.
But speaking of Scott's daughter, I didn't know this. The spoilers in the comics stuff. Scott's daughter, Cassie Lang, she's actually like Ant Girl. So like she's like his predecessor or something. And they kind of referenced it where she was like saying the whole partner conversation, and then Scott was like, yeah, you know, I see Hope as a partner, and I meant me, and a lot of people in awe, and yeah, it was cute. In my head, I was like, like I was like, I like that they referenced that, and because one theory, they're just sidetracking a little bit to Avengers, because like there's this rumor of time travel and whether they can go back in time, go forward in time. Like there's a possibility that if they go forward in time, they might have to work with.
Well, she mentioned Catwoman mentioned it, that not to get trapped in the time
vortex.
Okay, if they're not throwing that in there in the script just cause, like, come on now, that's so obvious.
Yeah.
So obvious, but I'm not complaining. You know, I'm not complaining at all.
Me neither. My only thing with that is like if they are gonna go that route, like actually never mind, because I was gonna say like I don't think Scott Lang's smart enough to do that, but I know a guy who's smart enough to do that.
Who knows a guy? He might know a guy that's still around that wasn't fucking.
Yeah. So. He's on another planet right now.
But overall, there was numerous more action scenes than the first movie. I agree. The chase scenes and the choreography between the Wasp and the Ant, and it's unique, and you gotta appreciate Cap and all these guys are so combative with their special abilities, and everyone has their specialties. You gotta embrace what they do with Ant-Man and the Wasp, how they treat it. Even like the last fight scene, you saw them. It's like
that was fucking cool when they were fought together.
Yeah. It's like Ghost is overwhelmed.
Yeah. I also like that Hope, she's a better fighter in my opinion than Scott, because and it's just
she is the one that trained.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's why like I like that they didn't make it that Ant-Man's like this guy that
he surpasses.
Yeah, her, it's like nah, like she's sensei.
She's the sensei.
So like I thought
she would have kicked ass.
Yeah.
If she was there.
Oh, in the airport?
Or in the airport, that too.
I like that she was like, I'm
a little upset.
Yeah, that you didn't tell me. That was cool. I didn't expect that. That was cool. So they've referenced that a few times.
Germany.
The airport or Germany.
Airport in Germany, yeah. I was hoping that, you know, when he became like massive, when he picked up the lab, that lab was like the
movie.
That was the focal point. It was like, we need that lab, we need that lab, we need that lab. It's like, get stolen here, get stolen here, get stolen again.
I haven't watched Ant-Man in a while, like the first one, and I forgot how smart Hope and her dad are together. And now they brought their mom back. Can you imagine those three with
Shuri and Tony and Bruce and Ned and Peter? No, seriously.
For real.
That would be like...
God, nerds everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Nerds.
Even in Infinity War, when you were hearing Shuri correct, like, why didn't you do this with Bruce? And Vision looked at it and was like, because we didn't think of it. A conversation between all those characters plus the smart people of Ant-Man's sphere would be like, you develop mental issues because it'd be so much smartness in it.
That one scene when they try to start that quantum thing, and then Paul Rudd's character turns into the mom. I thought that scene was really cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that actually happens in the comics, but it's
who cares?
Who cares? I give Paul Rudd a lot of credit. He can act.
That guy's
he's a good actor. I think that was one of the scenes that made me like chills into tears. Like I started tearing because it was the first interaction Hope had with her mother and Hank had with his wife.
Did you know right away, or like you didn't get it until?
I didn't get it until, you know, she started calling them by, you know,
Jelly bean.
Jelly bean and
Honey.
and he did the whole. I was like, oh my god, there's some connection that they had.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. It's one of those. I think about how I feel like that power, those types of powers are so overwhelming. We don't understand it yet. Like Quill, how he's like half human, half ego god or whatever. Yeah.
Celestial.
There we go. That's the word, celestial. Or how strong Captain Marvel is, because she's also type celestial slash human. So those powers, we don't. They make it seem like she's
overwhelming.
It could be overwhelming, and I'm curious as to what route they can go with her coming back. You know, you have her trying to come back. You have Ghost trying to survive, and whoever has possession of the lab is the most important thing. It was pretty much the three main things in the movie.
Yeah. And
I loved every single second of it.
I'm not complaining. So
everything was well balanced. Hope and Hank, Hope and Scott, and they're like a really good.
They're really good, like love pair, partner type. Their chemistry, in my opinion, really.
It works.
Convincing.
It works.
That's the word.
I look at Cap and Scarlet. I mean, not Scarlet. Yeah.
Which one?
Natasha. Her hair. She was still redhead.
Okay. Scarlett Johansson.
In Scarlett Johansson in Winter Soldier, like they had a really good brother sister slash partner type. I look at Black Panther, and I've already forgot her name.
Sure. Which one?
The guard that he was in love with at the end.
Oh man, we're gonna get Lupita Nyong'o, whatever your character is, girl.
But yeah, like
y'all have good chemistry.
Their connections, it helped make the movie. I was really happy with it, and I'm gonna watch it again.
Humor was good.
When that theme started playing again.
Oh, dude, when they were in the school and he got stuck at like being like half tiny, half human. They played the theme, but at like a little kid. Yeah, like a.
Dude, that was funny as hell. The dude next to me was trying to hold in his lap, like he was like,
yeah.
That was a good scene.
That shit was really, it's ridiculous, but it works. Yeah. Like it works. That shit, oh my god, yeah. That was
when I heard when they started playing the theme again, like the Ant-Man theme, I was like, alright, it's an Ant-Man movie. It's cool.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I like that not one was
overbearing.
Yeah, like showed more than the other. I think it was like an equal amount. So and I just like that at the end that there were the only ones who were like who got dicked was fucking the monster guys. I like that Ghost didn't die. I like that she's like in the post-credit scene before like they snapped, they're like, this is for our new friend. That's what he said, like when he collected that energy thing.
Yeah.
So it's just like
they're willing to help her.
So
and at the same time Bishop was willing, as much as he hated Hank, like he's not entirely a bad guy. Yeah. And he's just looking out for the kid, who I actually thought was going to be his daughter in the movie, but I'm good that it's okay that they did.
That's cool. That's fine.
It reminded me of Pacific Rim, Mako, and what's his face?
Idris Elba?
Yeah.
Heimdall?
Heimdall, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Oh, Heimdall. We don't know. We'll see.
I think we know. I think he's.
I'm in denial. I'm in denial with all the deaths in there until they're officially done coming back at Infinity Gauntlet.
Or whatever. I'm curious as to how Scott's gonna, first of all, get out of the quantum realm. Yeah, I'm just curious.
We talked about how trippy the quantum realm was compared to how trippy Doctor Strange can get into the, what's it called?
Magic.
The magic world.
Yeah. I just remember she was like, open your mind. And then
when Hank had that vision, when he was already in there looking for her, and before she actually saw him, when she appeared, that was actually pretty scary because you saw like a half-broken wing, and
I thought it was like some type of like a Grim Reaper type thing behind her. But
the theater was like completely quiet.
Yeah.
And it gave me an eerie feeling, but I knew it was her. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Quick thought, before we actually saw who the ghost was, I thought Ghost was her mother.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I really thought, I was like, maybe she found a way, and suddenly she was brainwashed, and then the quantum realm, she came back, and I was like, But then I'm glad that they didn't go that route.
Too radical. But yeah, oh man, I'm excited to see Ant-Man team back up with the squad, or who's left of the squad now. And I don't want to talk too much about Avengers, but I'm just really,
you have to, because it's like he's part of the MCU, and he's gonna play a big role in the next Avengers.
I just think because like a lot of people, I read a lot of things that were saying, oh, the quantum realm is gonna be really important in Avengers, and I'm just like, okay, yeah.
Because the quantum realm also includes the time vortex.
I just
now that we know that.
Yeah, I'm a little like, they didn't go into it in the movie. They just name dropped the time vortex, and I'm like, how? What does that even mean?
Tony.
Yeah.
Shuri.
No, I know. I'm just like, how?
If Shuri's still alive.
I think she's alive.
If Tony and Shuri can figure it out. The fact that Marvel is still producing good movies after Infinity War. It's like, they're right. Ant-Man was good. Captain Marvel has like, now, you know, Infinity War was here. Ant-Man was just enjoyable. Can Captain Marvel live up to it?
Doesn't need to be better.
It doesn't need to be better.
It just needs to be
enjoyable. Yeah.
On par.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we have.
That's all we care about.
That's all.
Honestly, obviously, if you have high expectations and you expect so much and it doesn't come to what you wanted or thought or predicted, there's going to be more things for you to nitpick.
I concur.
Obviously, like, if people aren't into Marvel, into the whole MCU, or it'd be hard for them to enjoy it. Hey, if you enjoy it, good for you. You're on page with us. If you like this kind of, if you go in depth into thought and appreciate it like we do,
good for you.
Good for you. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. To the point where I'll buy the Blu-ray and DVD when it comes out. I'm gonna see it again.
I'm gonna say 7.75 right now, just cause I don't want to give it an 8 just yet.
Our dad saw the first one, and I'm pretty sure he would like this one.
Yeah. Oh, because he thought Michael Pena's character was fucking hilarious, and he was
funny. Yeah,
he was still hilarious. That shit.
What do we got next? Any movies?
Well, Marvel or in general?
In general.
There's Mission Impossible coming out.
I plan on watching.
I'm gonna watch it. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it like early. Like, I don't mind watching it like
later
a week or two later.
Yeah, me too.
So that's coming out.
We did see Jurassic World. Jurassic World is pretty good too if you haven't seen it.
We enjoyed it.
Why are we talking about other movies?
Yeah, whatever. This is a recurring thing.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Will they return with a question mark? Or will return with a question mark?
Cool. Scott will.
Scott will, yeah.
Oh, okay. Just to go back to Avengers, I really hope she comes back.
Me too. I was about to say that.
Just so when everyone else comes back and they just have that one big ass
fight scene.
Not even a fight scene, just that one still.
One shot
of everyone there.
There's
a 95% chance I'm gonna stand up and just clap when that happens.
Then we have to.
There's a 100% chance that the rest of the theater might do that too, just cause. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm John.
I'm Rob for the Bossless Boys. Thanks for watching.
Okay,
Brian RJ, I'm hopping online right now.
Still
one shot
of everyone.
Yeah.